Casey says that I'm the author of the body's doings is a belief injected by the social conventions. In other cultures, like the Hopis, they only refer to verbs, to process, without any reference to a personal doing. When you talk about your event of ultimate understanding, for me, that means a removal or a seeing through of this interjected social convention, and not any special or transcendental experience. In other words, we don't need to wait for a special experience. Understanding is all. Am I right? On the right track with this interpretation? If you like it, fine. I have no difficulty with it. This teaching is simply about your directly seeing into this truth. And how you articulate it is of no consequence. Now, the interesting investigation is into the fact that if this is simply a belief that I am the author, a simple belief, then presumably, as soon as you see through this belief, it disappears. But the experience of many people is that they see through the belief, and that is a tremendous awakening. There's a genuine awakening that happens when you see through this belief for the first time. But it is subtler and deeper than that. Because it turns out, for many people, they begin to realize that it isn't a belief. It is an entire sense that transcends any kind of belief structure. That it is a whole body kind of experience. And so when I talk about the false sense of authorship, I chose that term specifically because it is not the false idea. It is not the false belief of authorship. It is an occurrence. It describes an occurrence that happens. I don't know anything about Hopis, but in virtually every human organism at approximately the age of 2 years old is the sense of authorship. And it appears to arise independent of culture. So it isn't an inculcated belief, but something that arises.
The fact that it arises makes it like a thought or like anything else that arises within the way.
Well, it is an experience. It describes an experience of the organism. Mm-hmm. The sense that I am separate and independent. And it is truly an experience. And part of the experience is thought, feeling, and action, certainly. But to simply describe it as a belief is a very simple kind of answer, a very simple kind of notion, but as we go more deeply into it, it becomes clear that it goes far, far deeper and more complex than that.
When you say far, far deeper and more complex, there's almost a habit of thinking, of saying that needs to be chased with thought. That because it's there, it's like bait for thought. It says, okay, I'll go think about that and get deeper with it.
Right.
And then something will happen that'll be good for me. In the process of making that chase.
Right.
But I realized that the sense, I didn't cause the sense to arise,
Right.
and there's absolutely nothing I can do about making that sense go away using my intellect or how I articulate or anything else.
That's right. You can't do shit.
Right.
But the process of investigating
Yeah.
may well bring about a insight.
But the insight isn't the final understanding. It's just
But no, it may well, quote, bring about the final understanding.
but so could do nothing.
That's right.
At all.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not presenting a formula.
Yeah. Or a choice.
Or a choice that you have the power, the authored power to make. But choices get made. Actions happen. Investigations are done. All of these things occur. And they occur as part of a process when they occur. And this is that occurrence today. Here, now.
Yeah.